Well, new at 4, we're taking a look at how each political party is working to bring young voters to the polls come November.
Megan Hartnett joins us in the studio. Megan, there is going to be a lot of Gen Z voters able to vote in this election. How are the campaigns working to target them?
Dan, Amanda, according to the Bipartisan Policy Center, there are roughly 244 million Americans who will be eligible to vote in the 2024 election, and 41 million of those potential voters are considered Gen Z. The 2020 election brought close to 50% of people ages 18 to 29 to the polls, but normally the number is a lot lower. Younger people do not vote at the same rate older people do, something the director at Tufts University Civics Research Center says could be due to younger voters not knowing how to register and what deadlines are out there. Although she is not the official Democratic candidate, Kamala Harris has become the apparent nominee for the party, and her campaign team has already started trying to reach those younger voters already. Her campaign has started getting a lot of attention online due to her references to Charli XCX's new album called Brat, and this reference to Brat Summer. Charli XCX even put on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying Kamala is Brat. Former President Donald Trump's campaign does not seem to be making the same type of pop culture references to appeal to young voters.
Trump is very non-traditional in terms of how he does these things, right? He sends his message out there, and there are a lot of the things that campaigns have done in terms of the micro-targeting and things. I don't think you see him doing it, right? He drops a big old message out there and sees who it attracts.
Fisher says former President Trump's campaign strategy is still attracting those younger voters, but not as pointedly as the Harris campaign is. Dan, Amanda?
That's an interesting one, Dan, right?
You know, I don't know if it's assumed that all the young voters are going to go Democratic with Kamala. I don't think that's the case at all.
I just need to know what Brat Summer is. Megan, can you explain what this means?
Yeah, so it's based off of Charli XCX's album, and there's not really one definition of what it was. Her album kind of touches on womanhood, relationships, and insecurities, but Brat Summer is kind of taking time to be unapologetically yourself and be earnest, but also while still trying to have fun. Dan, Amanda?
Well, then
Okay.
that's my middle name, Brat Summer.
That's Dan's middle name.
But I think is it Brat or Brat?
Brat.
I had the same question, Dan. I asked the producer earlier.
like
I was like,
brats,
are we
too.
talking about a moody teenager or the sausage? Brat Summer. So we have a lot to learn, don't we?
Yeah.